Daisy here with Katie Pisitny with 3 days to go.
3 days, three days to make an amazing decision for Canadians.
Yes, and then so today I've been a little quiet. Maybe we'll start with what happened this morning. And
So today we lost an amazing supporter, family member of Universal Ostrich Farms, and Tom. We love you. He was a dedicated supporter. He had courage, strength. He had lots of love and lots of fight. And he saw what we were fighting for here, and that was preserving and protecting life. And we know we gained an angel today to fight for us. And it's been a pretty emotional day, I think, for everybody. So.
yeah, it's definitely been difficult. I know for me, I've met him a few times. I've seen him out on the side of the road. I mean, dozens of times.
Yeah.
Such a nice man. He comes in the house right away, hats off, and he's kind of humble. It just seems like he was here to help and to love.
And he will continue loving, but we're pretty sure he had a heart attack. He was surrounded by all of us all morning, especially Doug. Doug never left his side, and we lost a warrior today, but we gained a warrior angel. So.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's important to note that when all this happened, I've been heated with the RCMP at times, and things have been a little dicey, but they were so quick to help.
44 minutes or something like that of compressions that they performed on Tom. And I think what today reminded us was humanity. This is what we're fighting for. It's life versus death. And there was Luke had pointed that out. We were trying to find the right words, and it's like a poetic irony in watching him lay there lifeless. And he would have given anything to live another decade to fight and to enjoy this beautiful world. But then you look across the road and you see the ostriches, and they're healthy, and they have so many years left to live. But the Canadian Food Inspection Agency wants to kill them for no reason. So it's a weird like a life versus death thing. And it just brought that to the surface, I think, more for so many people here, that these animals deserve to live. And we're fighting for 44 million chickens have been killed since, I think it was from May to June 2025. 4 million in September. So we have a real problem, and I think we need to identify that culling is not working. We're losing our immunity, our biodiversity, and Canadian Food Inspection Agency continues to tell farmers, just go replace them, go get more. You can't get more after genetics, years and years and decades of building up genetics for strength and immunity and health. You can't just go replace life. And I think that's another thing that we need to be reminded today, is that life matters, and it's precious. And so just taking it with a single, signature of a pen.
Yeah. I think it's important too to note, taking millions of chickens' lives is definitely not good.
No.
But there's a very big difference between that and these birds that are 35 years old. They have developed immune systems. They've survived something that a lot of other animals don't.
Yes.
There's a lot of layers to that. And I think you hit on something that I've kind of been noticing here. It's like I'm basically in paradise, or I should be.
Yeah.
Right? In 1 second you're like, this is incredible, and you look, and the dichotomy is so striking between something incredible and something awful on the other side. And I know what I've noticed kind of is people almost feel guilty about being happy, and it's a really strange thing to see with that dichotomy and that extreme.
But definitely don't feel guilty for being happy. That's what we have to be, is happy that we're all standing on the right side of history here at Universal Ostrich Farms and internationally. Thank you for your support across the world. This isn't just about our family, this is about the world. We need to come up with a better way than killing, and protect our agricultural sector, and we can do that together. We don't need to wait for the government. The government is nothing without its people, and we need to be reminded how loud and proud our voices can be. And when we come together and we cast away the division, cast away the distractions, we can move mountains, and that's what we have the ability to do here with this movement. So come join us here at 301 Langell Road in Edgewood, because this is a fight worth fighting for. And when you see these prehistoric animals, you will be really, really quickly reminded about how amazing. They're 300 to 350 pounds. They're 7 to 9 feet tall. They're from all over the world. These are genetics we'll never get back. These are animals that have been in our family for 35 years. and they offer so much potential to healing viruses and disease in the future. So I do say a lot when I get really
That's okay.
when I
You've
get
had an
frustrated.
incredibly long day, and
But,
I can see the
please-
exhaustion on your face.
It is. It's been an emotional
Yeah.
day, but it is full of strength and reminds us to be courageous.
So
and
for
fight for what we
people that
believe
do want to help, I mean, share, like,
Yeah.
the story getting out. The court of public opinion is
Yes.
very important for people that want to come. I know a few truckers. If you guys want to get in touch
Yeah.
and figure out what to do, we can try to maybe do that.
The
There's
government-
3
the
days
government-
left.
The
So
government has come after the truckers. The government came after our healthcare workers, and now the government's targeting our agricultural sector. And if we didn't learn something from what we just went through with COVID,
Yep.
I don't know where do we stand up and how do we change this? This is now, and they're fear mongering over more disease, more viruses, and that's just going to lead to one thing, and that's going to be more lockdowns. So
yeah, more death. You know, the
and more
CFIA, they act like they're protecting people or doing something, man. They're basically just about killing.
Yeah, just remember, it's not a left issue, it's not
No.
a right issue. This is a political neutral issue,
Yeah.
and it's up or down from here. Do we choose to go up or do we choose to go down? And I'm gonna choose up. So I
Yeah,
thank you for your continued coverage
Thank you.
and being here and dedicated. And we just need all of you now to come and join us in unity and solidarity and love and peace here. And pray, please, all over the world. Lots of prayers. I think we're standing on some of the most prayed on land in the world right now. And we need to continue that, because with faith, we have the ability to win.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for your time. If anybody wants to reach out, or I can help facilitate with people who want to come, so reach out to me. And
Yes.
yes.
Katie, I'm really sorry to hear about Tom. Hi. As you know, I got to know him pretty well. Him and I, we
Yeah.
did some cliff jumping at the Hippie Hole,
Yeah.
and he'll be dearly missed. He was a dedicated supporter. And being said that, you know, one thing is for sure, he would not want us to slow down. He'd want us to keep on going, full steam ahead. And with that, do you have any updates on anything with court? Any maneuvering going on? Anything on the 6th? I know there was a protester here. Any news on that? Or
No, so we do have some things we're going to try, and we're not going to give up, and we're going to push harder than ever. But I think there was an overpass rally today in Kelowna. Thank you to Deb and Kellyanne. Looked like it went off amazing. We need to continue to rise up. More supports, more rallies. If you can get here, and the trucks, please bring your trucks. Come stand with us. But legally, we are trying different things behind the scenes. That's where we are. We're usually behind the computer. And I don't know. Canadian Food Inspection Agency has to be reminded their place in the world, and they have way too much power. And the RCMP has they have the ability to step up and do the right thing too. And I think today again reminded us of being human, and we don't need to continue to support death and eradication of animals that don't deserve to die. So we'll see what happens here, but we have 3 days. It's a 3-day countdown. 3 days of prayer, love, and support. Please support the farm and support each other and support a better Canada.
and how about the truckers? There's a lot of buzz going on. People keep
Yeah.
mentioning the truckers. Is there any info on that?
I mean, I've been talking to a few guys. I guess like today I got kind of sidetracked by everything going on, but yeah, I have some calls to make, and you know, I think there is some people that maybe want to help. So
Imagine the power in that.
yeah, and I know I've
right?
seen that
Imagine the
power
in
personally, right?
bringing
So
the industries together that
Yeah.
have all been affected, and just the honking and the love and the support
Yeah.
and the power between having people together in peace and unity, and
Yeah,
just
completely.
showing that we can stand together.
well, and same with the frontline work.
yeah.
Like I've talked to, I don't know how many nurses and frontline workers I've talked to that have gone through stuff. They're out here supporting. So
Yeah.
people who have been through this grinding wheel of the government, they understand,
They
and
do.
it's not going to stop here. Like you've stood up and you've done something that no one has been able to do. You've held these guys off for almost a year now, but it's kind of getting close to 0 hours.
But
So
it doesn't make sense. Just remember that none of these ostriches have been tested. Not one ostrich alive out here has ever been tested. Canadian Food Inspection Agency hasn't tested water. They haven't tested our soil. They have not done anything like that. So nothing makes sense. You shouldn't get threatened to 6 months in jail and a $200,000 fine if you test your own animals. Then be told that even if they test them and they're all negative, they die anyway.
Yeah.
There's nothing makes sense. So we want to thank the Trump administration too. You stood up, you've used your voice, you saw the signs, you saw the vision, and you saw hope. And you have been one of the ones that have stood beside us, and our own government has kind of been quiet on it. So we're calling on true leadership now. Use your voice. This is your time to be true leaders and stand up for Canadians and what they want.
And you got a letter recently from, I think it was Alberta Agricultural
It was
Ministry?
Brazil County. Yeah, and that's
In Alberta?
Yeah, and Alberta, and they all support a better way. They don't want the birds to be killed, and obviously they want the science to be saved and these birds to be looked at as well.
So I asked Brock what could happen, and one of the things it said was that the agricultural minister actually has the power to step in still. Is that true?
Yeah, we're calling on Heath McDonald. We're calling on you. You haven't visited, you haven't messaged, you haven't sent anything. You do have the power to be a hero. And the Canadians are really calling on you right now to be a hero. Set this right, because right now the Canadian Food Inspection Agencies actually put Canadians more at risk than ever because the trust is gone. When the trust is gone, no one's phoning in. So nobody's going to report a reportable disease. You got the shoot, shovel, shut up, and you're putting us more at risk than ever, because if there is a real threat, we're not reporting it. And that is alarming. We need to be careful with that. So we need the trust back. New vision, new face, new outlook, new outbreak response, and we need to come together. So Heath McDonald, we've sent in our reconsideration package to you. Please look at it. You should have been the one who looked at it at first, not Courtney Fotheringham from Canadian Food Inspection Agency. You should have looked at that. So please look at the reconsideration package that has been sent to you.
And to keep up to date, it's follow Katie Pasitny on Facebook would be the best.
Yes, for lives, there's Jeff Goddery, Luca Robinson's been doing lives. We have Chris Dacey Media. These are the lives that are coming out of the farm right now, just kind of giving up-to-date information and answering you as fast as we can. So thank you for your patience too, because you have to be patient. There's a lot going on.
One more question with court. So I think I might know more than I'm allowed to say. I'm not sure. Have you released information? I know you're challenging something. Have you made that public?
We're challenging the warrants. The warrants were not executed properly, as well as we're challenging the interim stay order. The interim stay order states maintain custody. Maintain custody is food, water, and humane care and shelter. It is not to push our animals around, change their environment, and make them more traumatized than they already are. So there's been a lot of cruelty and neglect, which a lot of us have on tape and on footage, pictures. This is not how any animal, no farm and no family should ever be handled in the situation that we're in. As well as the only contact we have with Canadian Food Inspection Agency is by email. And you can imagine how non-effective that is, especially when you're dealing with life. So.
And how long did they have to respond to your challenge of the warrants? Is it the 5th?
I believe it's the 5th. But
The
just
5th.
yeah.
And what would happen if would that be a big game changer?
I have to talk to Omar more about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
A lot going on, but we will have, I guess, more updates.
We will have a lot of updates, but remember, 3-day countdown.
Yeah.
Stand
Get in
up,
touch.
stand with us, stand tall, stand resilient, and let's create the change that Canadians deserve.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thanks.